Hi everybody, Dr. Alyssa Burnham, Naturopathic Doctor at Wise Woman Wellness here to talk a little bit about PCOS and my approach to this hormone condition. First, I just like to tell women it's not your fault. We honestly still don't even quite know what causes PCOS, but I will tell you there are a lot of things from the naturopathic and integrative perspective that can help with PCOS as opposed to just birth control or metformin, etc. One of the first big pieces is balancing blood sugar and reducing insulin resistance. As we know, women with PCOS are at risk for a lot of different cardiometabolic disease down the road. So making sure that you're eating whole, real, fresh foods, avoiding processed foods, keeping your blood sugar really balanced throughout the day. So focusing on vegetables, protein, and fats at each of your meals. Making sure that you're having breakfast every morning and that it has enough protein and fat, more of a savory breakfast as opposed to a sweet breakfast. There are certain supplements that can be really helpful for this process. So my favorite is probably myo-inositol. Also things like ALA, chromium, even vitamin D is helpful. Another big component or thing that we like to address in women with PCOS is adrenal dysfunction. So the adrenals are the glands that sit on top of our kidneys and they're responsible for producing all of our stress hormones. So when we're under a lot of stress and we pump out a lot of cortisol on a, let's say, more regular basis than we should, that can lead to more blood sugar dysregulation. It puts a lot of demand on our bodies to make more insulin, which controls glucose. And it puts us into this cycle of creating sugar and carbs and fats, which further dysregulates our blood sugar, right? And so eventually this can lead to something such as insulin resistance. And that causes inflammation, a lot of downstream hormonal problems. It can start to affect our sleep, which puts us in this other cycle of fatigue and sugar cravings, etc. So it can be a tough thing, but nourishing your adrenals to avoid this, you can do things like meditation, guided imagery, breathing practices, good sleep hygiene practices. All of those can help give your body the signals that things are okay and to not be quite so stressed out. There's also a subset of herbs that we call adaptogens, which are specific to helping the body with chronic stress. Those would be things like schisandra, ashwagandha, rhodiola, etc. Another important component in PCOS is supporting elimination and detoxification. So making sure that you're having at least one bowel movement a day that's formed and easy to pass. If you're not, you can increase dietary fiber. I usually say up to 30 grams a day. So things like ground flax seeds, soaked chia seeds, psyllium husk, adding in a probiotic, utilizing the environmental working groups, different apps to identify the toxin load in either your personal care products or cleaning products, things like that, and being aware of your overall consumption of toxins, right, can be helpful. And then certain herbs or supplements that are helpful from that perspective, peony and licorice are two of my favorites. Also black cohosh or NAC. NAC is N-acetylcysteine. It's the precursor to glutathione, which is the body's main antioxidant. And a lot more, right? So that was just kind of a sampling of things that I'm thinking about when I talk to you with PCOS, but I would love to meet you and hear more about your story specifically. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, thank you.